Yeah.
Well, hi folks, thanks for tuning once again. It's your host here, Nick D. So today I'm just going to show you how I prepare my chicken. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So first up, I like to go and buy my produce in bulk. Usually purchase about 2, 3, upwards of 4 kilos. Sort of depends, what you can afford and how much time you want to invest in preparing your meals for the week or even for a couple of weeks in advance if you're going to freeze it. So first up, go buy your chicken, so just your regular chicken breast. Don't know what that's hanging in there for. So I've got that, so I just like to cut it up in thin slices, so it'll cook relatively quickly. So you're not chucking whole chicken breast on a pan. If you want to use the whole chicken breast, best way is probably an oven. And just to add more flavour, because chicken breast can be quite bland, I like to just get some Moroccan seasoning. You can use sort of whatever seasoning you want, just pick that up at the local grocery store and basically just sort of add a bit of that. Add to taste. And then you can just chuck the chicken breast in there, pretty easy. So basically folks, what we're trying to do here is produce a mini production line. So you're not having to cook your meals every single night, which can be quite a pain in the backside if you're having to do, constant meals, preparing every night. It's good to just come home if you've had a busy day and just relax. So you can just mix that up. Once again, add as much as you sort of like. There's no rule of thumb, I just sort of tip a bit in. And just cover that chicken. So once that's covered, just putting that down on the pan. Here's something that I prepared earlier. So this stuff's probably burning now because I've been talking too long. But basically just put it down one side, sort of a medium to high heat, just to sear that side. And I'll just wait till it starts coming sort of white around the edge. You can see it starting to cook through into the centre. And then basically just flip that over. That's all ready to go. Okay. And because this is an electric plate, you're not going to be able to put as much chicken on there. If you had gas, you'd be able to put a lot more on there because you get a lot more heat into the pan. But if you put too much chicken on there, or anything for that matter, like steak, the heat's going to drop a lot, and you're going to lose a lot of moisture out of your chicken or steak, or even fish if you're cooking on a pan like that. So once that's cooked, got trusty scales here, so you can weigh out your macros, how much chicken you want for each meal on that. And then, where do the containers go? So basically once you've cooked all that, you can just chuck your chicken in your typical Tupperware containers. So depending on how much that is, if you want to weigh it out, you can weigh it out on the scales. That's X amount. Chuck it in here with, say, your carbs. So whether you have rice or sweet potato, you can add that in there. So weigh that out as well. So use a cup to sort of weigh out your rice roughly. And also with your veggies and salad, you can add that into there. So I'll probably do about 10 containers, give or take, depending on how much I have at the end here. So I'll have a few for tomorrow and the following day, and the rest I can just chuck in the freezer, and then I'm set for the rest of the week. Alongside my other stuff like fish and obviously your steak or whatever else you sort of like, kangaroo, it's pretty good as well. So guys, that's a quick and easy tip. Just buy stuff in bulk, get a bit of a mini production line going, and just punch it out, and then you're set for the week or set for a couple of weeks, and you got no excuses. It's all ready, it's all stacked in the fridge, so you can pack your lunch and away you go. Alright guys, if you have any comments or questions, make sure you put them below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.